Well, good morning. Alright. We are here for some sound production this morning. Setting up a PA system for a show, and yeah, let's do this.
Alright, so the show I'm doing today is for National Reconciliation Week at TFSA, which went really well. So what I'm unloading from the van is two Headrush 12-inch 4-range speakers and two Behringer something or others. I think they're also 12-inch, maybe 15s, which I used for the stage monitors. It wasn't an actual stage, it was all on the bricks. It was an outdoor event. So, and I'm picking up the camera. Yeah, it's very hard to film and do all this stuff at the same time. But, all good. Whee! Now we're going down the thing. Yeah, so the console I'm using is a Allen & Heath QU16. It's a nice little digital console. It's a wicked digital console, actually. Yeah, so right in front of the camera there you can see the box for the Sennheiser wireless microphone with a 835 capsule. A very nice microphone. The first time I'm using it, I only bought it the day before doing the show. Lots of rattles and stuff. Yeah. Couldn't be helped because of all the bricks. Maybe I'll shut up now. Hey, there's the wireless mic. Obviously removed it because I thought it was going to fall off. Shit's expensive, man, so I don't, don't have to replace it. I always feel really weird about using my equipment for these shows because someone else has to use my microphones, and people don't respect your microphones or any of your gear, to be honest. So I'm always afraid people are going to mess it up. The people at the venue were very nice. They laid out all the cable trays for me and some of the orange safety codes, which is awesome. It's very cool, very cool. So yeah, you can see the Q16 and the flight cases up there. More, I was going to say time-lapse, but it's sped up footage. So I'm just kind of walking back and forth just to see where I should be placing, how far away, how far apart I should be placing the speakers for maximum coverage of the event. Because they were expecting about 600 people, and 600 people outside, no subs, only the top boxes. I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to get as much sound to carry as we needed, but it all worked out okay. The problem here is you get, the louder it is from the speaker to reach all the people at the back, it's going to be killing the ears and basically peeling the face off of people at the front row. So it's quite hard to sort of judge, but those cable trays they're the best, man. Can't remember what they call them, cable trays, cable ramps, something like that. But yeah, beautiful things. They've got two channels in there, so you can put all of your audio in one and all of your power in the other to keep your adequate separation of cables. So I'm using all of my own gear in this one, all of my own cables. It took a very long time it took a couple of hours to actually set everything up, and it was right on time as well, so I just finished setting it up when the artist got there to do sound check. So the whole event is a couple of speakers, just doing presentation, as well as a lady doing playing acoustic guitar and singing. I thought she was going to do some original stuff because it was all about Aboriginal um, National Reconciliation Week is what it was for. So, but it's a little disappointed to find out that she did covers, so she unfortunately played other people's songs, but she sounded really nice, played really well, and added some reverb in the mix there, and it was beautiful. So yeah, so setting up the console now, that's the Allen Heath Q16. And so I've got a little bit of electrical tape on the bottom there just to, so I can write down all the channel names. Because you need DI for the acoustic guitar, vocal mic for the singer, the wireless mic for the presenters, as well as a backup mic. I had a secondary mic out there just in case. So just in case the wireless died or something happened, I could just run out there or just turn on the other mic, which was a wired mic, another Sennheiser one. I love my Sennheisers. So they gave me a playlist of songs by Aboriginal artists to play. So I'm using that to test out the PA system and check the volume. And I'm just gonna see me walking around, so just hanging around where the seats are, just checking, if the volume is comfortable or if it needs to be more. You can see me in the corner there, just walking backwards. So I'm trying to go as far back as I can where I think people are going to be, but I really don't know because they said expecting 600, but the last one they did, they only had about 200 or something like that. So it was a nice day. It was awesome doing this outdoors. I mean, usually you're in some dingy pub which is sticky and stinky. But yeah, outdoors. It was a really nice day as well. The very following day it was cloudy and raining, and so I was very, very lucky. It's nice music. So the Q16 is a 16 input digital console. What I love about this is digital console. You've got so much processing power in there. Like every channel's got its own parametric EQ. Every single output has got its own graphic EQ on it, as well as a parametric EQ. And you've got built-in effects which you can change to your heart's content. It's not just a single knob with reverb on or off how much. You can really change down to the millisecond the timing of the reverbs and delays and all that. Hey, set up the wireless microphone for tuning the PA system. So tuning the PA system means that you take your microphone and you walk around giving it the old, hey, yeah, check, 1, 2, hey, yeah. All that kind of stuff. So you're just listening for any kind of like boominess with the sound, any clarity issues. There I am.
Check, 1, 2, 2. 2, 2, hey, 1, 2, 2. Check, 1, 2, 2, hey, 1, 2, 2, 2. Check, 1, 2, 2.
So with this microphone, I had to really crank up the gain with it because I was getting almost nothing. So you can see I've muted the channel, and I do that so I can see how high my level is on the screen, just in the level meter. So I pull down the fader when I do that, so that when I unmute, it's not going to be so loud that it blows the speaker or makes just a very loud sound, and everyone thinks that I'm an awful person.
Check, hey, check, 1, 2, 2.
I always feel weird. Always feels so weird doing that. I'm a lot better at it now, though. Like, especially on this day, I just didn't really care. I was just like, I'm the sound guy, and this is my job. So, you know, anyone around me doesn't like it can shove it up their ass. I don't care. That's the kind of attitude you really need to take because, this is a performance and a presentation, and, it's my job as the sound guy to make it sound good and make it work. So there's no use just saying, oh yeah, it'll work. You've got to get out there and do the old check 1 2s, and sort of walk around the front of house area and just be like, yo, 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 1 2, hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Do whatever you want, really. But, there's a few things you can do, like the old check 1 2 kind of thing, just to see to hear what's happening in the PA system. Whether it's too harsh, and then you can cut off some of the high frequencies. For this one, I actually cheated a little bit. Probably should have mentioned that. No, it's a little cheat I did was I just finished doing 4 or 5 shows. So it was four shows over the weekend using the same console. So I just used the same graphic EQ settings for front of house monitors that I did for those previous shows. So this one was on the Tuesday, I think, maybe the Wednesday. But yeah, the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before that, and a lot of shows to do. So I got to use the same EQ settings for front of house and monitors that I did for those shows, which I say it's a cheat, but it was a time-saving measure, really, because it was all set, and I had done a good job, I think, with the EQ on those shows. So I was, I'm just gonna use the same presets, and worked out really well. So I didn't have to do too much because I did it all on the few days before, which is really good, really good. It saved so much time, so much time. Yeah. Oh, artist sound check time. Nice. All right, so in the background there, you can see the artist has come in. So then as she's playing, I'm just walking around where the seats are, just pretending to be an audience member, seeing, just getting the mix right between the vocals and the guitar, as well as testing the reverb. And actually, it was funny with this one. I learned a little trick to. There's actually something here with the MC. Hey, music. Musica. I'll set up and checks down. Nice. Good job, man. Good job. Good job past me. With the MC, they don't really know sound checking. So he wasn't kind of doing what I was doing with the hey 1 2 yeah all that kind of crap. So it's the kind of thing where they'll just really like, hey, hello, yes, hello, which is understandable. I mean, I feel weird doing it. I imagine how they feel. So sometimes this one I kind of really learned that you just got to get them to say a few words that might show you exactly what you need in the PA, or just get them to tell you about what they did that morning. So if they can say a few sentences, then you can get a good gauge of what the EQ is like and the volume. I was going to say, there's a funny thing with the monitors. I had learned just the day before this. I was watching some video on YouTube about using ringing out monitors to make it feedback, so you can cut out the frequencies that are causing feedback. And what he was saying is to put a delay or some latency on the monitor. So when you're walking in front of where the stage monitors are, and you're going, hey, check, hey, whatever, and you're trying to make it feedback a little bit, then you put a delay or a latency on on the monitors, so then it doesn't give you instant feedback and just take off immediately. It gives you a little bit of time. So I did that. I had 1 or 200 milliseconds, which isn't that much, but it's more than enough. But then I forgot about it until I think in the very last bit of the sound check. So yeah, the artist was saying, yeah, it's okay, it's fine. And then shortly after that, I was like, yeah, cool, no worries. I was doing something else on the console, and I was like, oh Jesus, I've got I've left that on. So I said, actually no, it was during the sound check. Yeah. So it was during the sound check. I remember that, and I was like, oh, quick, I'll just take it off. I don't think she noticed. I noticed though. But that's funny. All right. So yeah, packing up all this stuff. Everyone was telling me it was really great, and that I was good to work with, which is really nice. Very easy to work with, and which is good because usually people are assholes usually. But everyone involved in this was really nice and friendly. I did find it a bit hard on my body and myself just to pack up everything into the van, unpack it at the venue, set it all up, mix everything, pack it all down, and take it back.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, past me. It's future
So
you.
we are finished for the day. Packed up, it is. Well, not fully packed up yet, but
Oh, really?
almost. It's 2 p.m. Right on schedule, which is fantastic.
Yeah. So definitely were right on schedule for that one. Finished at 2 p.m., which is awesome. Actually came in a little under budget with this one. It's awesome. Not that much under budget, but like $50 or so. Anyhow, that's it for me in this little voiceover. It's the first time I'm doing voiceover for this kind of thing, so hope it was informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing and listening. Cheerio.